Hey everybody, Blue Collar Crypto here. So let me get right to it. I'm making a video tonight because I have to be somewhere tomorrow. Crazy weekend. I had a great weekend. I went out to a street dance, enjoyed some 90s country music, and just enjoyed myself. I talked to a lot of people in a small town, and I talked to about crypto quite a bit. And a lot of people they're savvy to what's going on. They're savvy to what's going on. They know that's the way of the future, especially older folks. They've been paying attention. A lot of people think, oh, the old people don't know shit. That's not true. The number one question I got was, do you think Clarity Act's going to pass? We got a 50-50 shot, period. The Democrats and the banks will keep throwing monkey wrenches at this the whole time. Trump already agreed to the executive privilege amendment. And still not good enough for Miss Pocahontas Warren. She is the biggest goof indigent you can think of on the planet when it comes to politics. I don't know how these people get into office. I do. They still rob and cheat to get into office because none of these people want to work for a living. They don't do shit for us. None of them. So that's in every government. They don't really give a fuck about the people. We are the gear that keeps everything running, and they know it, and they will appease us no matter what's going on. Same thing. Europe's getting invaded on shit. I mean, Ireland's invaded until Ireland loses their shit. It's over. Unless those people stand up and do what they're going to do, it's over. Same here in America. If we don't stand up and say, nope, we had enough of this bullshit, it's just going to keep on going. Yes, I'm still agree that if it does pass, I believe it'll be $500 in August. I'm going to stand on that. Like I said, it's 50-50 at this point. Because these people act like they're doing us a favor, you know, with this. Oh, we're protecting people. No, you're protecting your own. Because the gravy train's gone. The corruption's been, we all know the corruption was there. It's just been exposed. And now you Democrats are freaking out because you don't know how to make your little slush fund money. You don't know where to hide it now because everything will be on the ledger. And that's what they're panicking about. Come on, let's call it like it is. So, I think we're in a good spot, and I know a lot of people are upset. I'm frustrated myself. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If it doesn't pass, it's really going to be a punch in the gut. But I tell you what's going to happen. The rest of the world's going to know what's going on, and the rest of the world will open their arms to the crypto exchanges and things and go, over here, America, they don't know what they want to do. They can't function anywhere. All right, and the world is going to keep on going. They're going to be trading oil and crypto in Russia. They're not fucking around. So you got to be careful with shit. A lot of shit's going on. A bunch of Russians laundering crypto and all kinds of shit. But Russia's largest bank, Third Bank, plans to crypto trade infrastructure in December. But the settlement and all that takes effect September 1st. So, I mean, the rest of the world's doing what they're supposed to do, but we're still jerking off like we always do, right? Because we got a couple of Democrats who are controlled by lobbyists, and the banks that don't want this to go through. Jamie Dimon, you're a piece of shit. I hope my video makes it to you, and I don't give a shit. That's my honest opinion. I don't care at this point. That's what's going on with that. It's a 50-50 shot now. It's a crapshoot. If we don't hear anything in the next 3 days on this thing moving, you're pretty much shot. So, but still, just like I said, I had a buddy of mine sell all his everything. He got out of XLM, XRP, Bitcoin, all of it. He was done, and that was a big major mistake. I told him he should have. You already were in it for 6 years, and you dumped. Why did you dump? You didn't need the money. You know, he's put himself in a worse spot. And this is going to be someone that I guarantee you is going to come back and go, I made the biggest mistake of my life. You damn sure did. Because you got mad and frustrated. So that once again, that's them dictating what you're going to do. It's a game. It's the biggest cat and mouse game we've ever seen. Right? Not a lot of people. Right? There's only I think it's 0.5 or 0.1% of the world's playing in the crypto game right now. Not a lot of people in the game. Wait till the masses come in. Yes, there's going to be a supply shock. I don't care what anyone says. If you want to give me a Encyclopedia Britannica breakdown on how things work since the 70s, go right ahead. I don't care. To be honest with you, that's not what we want to know. We don't want to worry about geopolitics and what the administration did in the 70s and the 80s to dictate things now, because this is about right now. This is what we're doing. This is what we're focusing on. So we'll see. They could pop out another version or another little structure. Another 600 pages. I went through some of it. It's, oh my God. And I guarantee you, none of these people, none of these senators and congressmen or whoever were putting these bills together wrote this shit, because they're not that damn smart. You could tell a lot of this shit was written by their assistants and people who they hire to come in and help them put together laws. 100%. So, because it was so structured and so tight. There's some little loose ends, but I'm not worried about it, because there's nothing, me and you can't do shit about it. You know, you can raise hell all you want to. Doesn't matter. You can burn your town. They won't care. They don't care. They'll worry about their own pocketbook. And that's what we need to do as crypto holders. When this thing does break, and we do get price appreciation and everything starts going off the rocker and cryptos are shooting up and companies are going nuts, we need to worry about your own circle, your own individual little thing. You need to be, how I see it, you need to be your own Switzerland to handle all this. Take care of things, put them in place, get your family ready for what's about to happen, because I don't care what anyone says. You can talk all the shit you want, no matter what's going down, no matter what might happen. This is not going away. Crypto is not going nowhere. You will read articles that crypto is dead. It's not going nowhere. It's done. Everybody run for the hills. Bullshit. Because do you think for a second, if XRP was a nothing burger, then why the hell is all these institutions trying to apply for ETFs? Why are the banks going to work with them? Why they want to set up business? Europe is setting up business. SBI in Japan went all in. Come on, dude. These people are not dumb. They know what's coming down the pipe. They're setting it up. They're actually telegraphing their moves every time they do something. All we got to do is just keep accumulating. If you're able to accumulate now. Real easy. So I'm going to address a couple of questions. A lot of people ask if I was really going to do the shirt. Yes, I'm really going to do the shirt, the XRP shirt. A lot of people said, yeah, go ahead and do it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to get that stuff together. Probably going to take me about a week or two to get that lined out. And then when we're done, I'll do a video on that, let y'all know the link is set up and ready to go. There'll probably be about 3 different shirts I think I'm going to do, 3 different styles. And they're pretty cool. So I'll get that lined up together and all that. And then I'm going to try to figure out how to do it to where I'm able to ship overseas. Because quite a bit of y'all from the UK, Australia, good day, mate, and all that. So I'll try to get all that taken care of. That's not my main focus. I'm just letting y'all know I will make that happen down the road, because so many message me and all that kind of stuff. So we'll do that. What else? I'm going to probably go live this week. Bear with me. I'm going to try to figure all this out. Like I said, I'm not a YouTube genius. I have no claim to fame. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. And get ready, because this week you're going to be inundated with the hype videos like crazy. Oh my God, the sky's falling. We're going to panic. We're all going to die. All that shit. I guarantee you this will probably be on the news like a son of a gun this week, because they want to get this in before the recess. I think they have till August 11th. Don't quote me on it, because I'm not paying attention to that. All I know is the time is shrinking fast. That's all I know at this point. But that's what I'm going to leave y'all with. I hope you guys understand where I was coming from. It's just more of a bitch session tonight than anything. Nothing major. But, yeah, that's what I'm going to leave with tonight. And then I'll catch y'all on a live this week, hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. We'll do a live. You guys can ask me questions. I'll tell you what I think about it, and we'll do that. But I appreciate everybody who subscribed. It's pretty cool. I didn't think a lot of people would relate to what I was breaking down, but there's a lot of people like myself who see things just like, hey, stop for 5 seconds. Let's look at it this way, instead of just reading everything we see in the hype train and all this kind of shit, you know, because every 5 seconds a new story's out. We're in, we're out, we're in, we're out. You know, We just need a solid, are we in or are we fucking out? So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So like I said, I'm still 50-50. I'm going to stay a hardliner on it. If it passes, yes, I think XRP will be 500 by the end of August. That's if it passes. If it passes. So do I think crypto's going to dump if it don't? Not really. I think all what will happen is the whales will start moving in and start diving and scooping it up. And I think governments will start getting involved in buying the shit. And then when the act really goes to be done during this fall come up, that's when we'll probably see the explosion of everything just go crazy. But we still got a shot. It's a long shot. So just hang in there, guys. I know it's going to be bumpy, but I'm going to be here for the ride with you. So thank y'all, and I'll see you on the next video.